hello.
Okay.
Komið sæl og blessu.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Backstage at How the Edge Stole Christmas and of Monsters and Men headlining tonight and hanging out with us here. Happy holidays and welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I've been trying to practice the names and I was concerned. I was like, okay, it's Christian, but it's spelt differently and it's probably got some accent. And I'm like, so how do you say your name? Like, Christian? I'm like, okay, well, that's easy. But then we were trying to figure out in sort of a Texan Arnar version of your name.
Yeah. Sounds great.
You're like, okay, that works. Yeah. Welcome. I have a 7-year-old daughter. She's just now starting to pay attention to music.
Okay.
So I told her I was doing this. We were doing How the Edge Stole Christmas. She wants to know what bands were playing. And I told her, I went through the lineup with her, and I said of Monsters and Men. And she said, who's that? And if I tell her a song, then she's like, oh, yeah, I've heard that. And I said, well, they're from Iceland. And I tried to explain where that is. So she wanted me to ask you if you've ever met Elsa or Anna from Frozen. Because as soon as I said Iceland, she thought, oh, my God, is that where? I'm like, I don't know. I'll ask them.
I've seen her.
Yeah.
I've seen her. She's always around.
Okay. Be nice. My daughter's 7.
She's frozen in my backyard. Elsa.
So I was like, Iceland. That's the connection that a 7-year-old
Yeah,
has.
it was a really bad storm, and she probably froze.
Yeah,
right.
Was
She's still
outside.
there.
So how's America treating you this time around?
It's been good.
Yeah,
Good.
nicely. It's good.
We've been in warm places.
Yeah. Beautiful day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, great day today.
Yeah.
I've been locked in a black box though all day, but it has been nice to go out occasionally, like every now and then, 5
Right.
minutes.
So are you guys doing the rounds of the holiday shows? Is that, or
Yeah. We're doing the holiday festival.
mhm.
It's a run we've done before. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So the new album dropped earlier this summer, and so we've been certainly enjoying that. What is that process like for you guys when you're sort of gearing up, getting ready, then here it comes, and what is that year like? Or maybe it's even more, but I always think of it as kind of like a year, where you're getting ready to go, it comes out, then there's the after.
Well, usually it's like 18 months, the normal like touring after you release an album, and it's a lot of excitement before going on the first tour, and a lot of rehearsals and planning. And
Right.
So when you start doing it, it's like, ooh, this is not what I expected.
Right. Like, okay, now it's time to do this part of it. So you guys are popular in lots of places all over the world. Is there anywhere that you haven't sort of caught on where you think, okay, would it really be great if?
It would be great if we had more fans in Greenland and Alaska.
Yeah.
That would be great. I really want to go fishing in both places. So
Yeah. My co-host worked at radio for a while in Alaska, and if I'm surprised he's not here. Actually, he would go off hearing you talk about Alaska because he was like, oh man, I'd go out in the morning naked, just breathing fresh air, and I'm like, that's too much information.
I want that. Be naked in fresh air and catch some king salmon.
I'm like, okay, we're good there. So for those that aren't going to see the show tonight, what are they going to miss?
Really, really good music.
Yeah. I know that's a really dumb question to ask a band, but it seems like it's one of those things. All right, tell us about your show. One of those stupid questions. Well, what do you think you're going to miss? You're going to miss of Monsters and Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that. Simple.
And that's a really bad thing to miss,
Yeah. So when you guys think about your sound, because you started out with a couple of songs that got on the radio a couple years ago, and you guys are still relatively a new band when you think about bands that have been around.
Yeah.
It's a short shelf life so far. When the records first started to be played, though, because I remember, and I was like, wow, that's totally different. In a good way, though.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you have that kind of sound, and then when you start thinking about, okay, where does it go, or do you anticipate, or is that something that when we get there we'll be there?
Yeah, it just kind of happens. We don't really think about it. We just do what we feel like we're supposed to do, and
because when you guys tour, there's 5 of you already, and how many touring musicians come along with you? How many guys and women are we going to see on
We have
stage?
four extra
Four.
players, so
Okay.
we're 9 in total.
So that's a pretty big sound that's going to be out there. Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's fun. We want to do it like that, you know. We just want to keep on adding players, you know, with us to help us with the live set, because we don't want to use playback or anything like that, you know. We just want to give people what, you know, they're getting what they see actually on stage. Everything is being played.
Yeah.
That's how we kind of want to deliver our music, so it's not
Live music.
so it's different every time, you know, instead of playback.
Yeah. And then you guys got on the Hunger
It's
Games
expensive.
soundtrack and Walking Dead. And yeah, I would imagine so, touring with that many people. How does that come about? Do they approach you? Do they hear something that they want? Or do you, because you've also done movie soundtracks as well.
Well, yeah, I guess they approach us, but they don't really. We just maybe have an idea for a song and it fits or something. Yeah, it's more like that. It's not made.
What's that experience
fit.
like when you watch it and then you hear your songs come up and in, you know, as they work it in?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I loved hearing our song Dirty Puss in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah.
That was a great feeling, you know, him in Iceland and all that.
Right.
And that it fit,
Yeah,
you know,
it fits.
very well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well,
Love being part of movies and you know, TV shows. It's great. We love
especially
that.
the shows that have used you. I mean, they're very, you know, very cool, very hip shows that, you know, when you're in, you know, those kind of places, that's pretty prominent. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, appreciate your time, guys, and then look forward to seeing you guys a little bit later on out on stage.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, thank you. Of Monsters and Men.
Thank you.